Now, the great African American poet Maya Angelou once said that we all marvel at the beauty of a butterfly, right? We all look at a butterfly and we say, how precious, how gorgeous, the colors in the wings. We all marvel at the beauty of a butterfly, but seldom do we consider all the changes that butterfly has to go through to attain that beauty. And I'm no butterfly, but I've been through a lot of changes in my life because of where I come from. And it's made me a better man, and I think a better reporter. See, I see journalism, I call it the candle in the darkness. The candle in the darkness. The journalist is the guy with the candle. Imagine this room is pitch dark, right? The electricity has gone out. It's the middle of the night. We can't see anything. We can't see our hands in front of our faces. The journalist, he or she, is the person with the little candle or the little flashlight. And they can shine it on the darkest corners of this room to illuminate injustice, to illuminate corruption and discrimination and racism and human rights violations and civil rights violations. When journalism is done right, those are the kinds of stories that we should be telling. Peter Jennings from New York on the phone said to me words that I'll never forget. He said, young man, this is going to happen again in your career where someone promises you something and then they don't deliver it. He said, but don't worry so much about talking to the movers and the shakers of the world, you know, the presidents of countries, the politicians. Don't worry so much about talking to the movers and the shakers of the world. Talk to the moved and the shaken. In other words, talk to the real people, you know, the campesinos, the real victims of war and natural disasters and hurricanes and earthquakes. He said, as a Latino reporter, you can go into the countryside and communicate with people because you understand the culture and you speak the language. And you can do better stories that even I, Peter Jennings, can't do. The next time you see something disturbing, you witness an injustice, you witness something wrong, and the little voice in the back of your head says, do something, remember the words and the actions of this woman, Linda Hamilton, a woman who was homeless, who had suffered a stroke, and yet she stopped and helped a man who was down, not because she was going to be on national television, she didn't know that, not because she was going to get $8,000 in the bank and her own house, medicine for her heart, and her own cell phone. No, she didn't know that. She did it because, as my dear mother Maria would say, her corazón, her heart, told her it was the right thing to do.